Did you know that the Godfather of Black Psychology initially moved to San Francisco with the aspirations of becoming a waiter? Hi, I am Dr. Nicole K-Mac. I am a licensed clinical psychologist, and throughout Black History Month, I will be highlighting psychologists who have made a significant impact to the field. Dr. Joseph L. White Jr. was born in 1932 in Lincoln, Nebraska. He moved to San Francisco after completing high school with aspirations of becoming a waiter. However, he was encouraged by friends to attend college, which he did. He later enrolled into San Francisco State University. It was during his junior year where Dr. White began to consider a career in psychology. He was quoted as saying, "I had never met a Black psychologist before. I was the first Black psychologist I had ever known." Dr. White received his bachelor's degree and master's degree from San Francisco State University. Following his master's degree, Dr. White enrolled in the clinical psychology program at Michigan State University and graduated in 1961 with a Ph.D. in clinical psychology and developmental psychology. It is important to note that Dr. White was the first African American to graduate with a doctoral degree in clinical psychology and developmental psychology from Michigan State University. In addition, in 1961, he was one of 5 African American psychologists who held a PhD in clinical psychology. He returned to San Francisco State University in 1968 as a faculty member and as an administrator. In 1968, during an annual meeting of the American Psychological Association, Dr. White and a group of his colleagues met to discuss their growing frustration with the organization's management of race. The group then decided to form the Association of Black Psychologists to, quote, develop a nationwide structure for pooling their resources and meeting the challenge of racism and poverty. In 1970, Dr. White wrote his seminal article for Ebony Magazine, Toward a Black Psychology. This article is credited as being the first strengths-based article and description of Black behavior and culture within the U.S. in psychology. It laid the foundation for Black psychology, and it introduced Black perspectives into mainstream psychology. I will be following up with a separate video about this article because I got my hands on it, and yes. Dr. White spent most of his career at the University of California at Irvine. He chaired over 100 doctoral dissertations, worked as an advocate to reform the education system, and while at the California State University at Long Beach, was instrumental in establishing the Educational Opportunity Program, which has provided educational access and opportunities for more than 250,000 low-income and educationally disadvantaged students throughout California, the majority of whom were first-generation college students. Dr. White was the recipient of many prestigious awards, including the Citation of Achievement in Psychology and Community Service from President Clinton in 1994, and in 1996, during the 50-year anniversary of Michigan State University Psychology Program, they selected Dr. White as its most outstanding graduate. Thank you, Dr. White, for challenging the systems of psychology and highlighting the importance of developing theories that are based on the strengths of Black people. Your commitment to advancing education, your commitment to allowing opportunities for students who were educationally disadvantaged, who were first-generation college students, has undoubtedly changed the pathway of so many people, not just in psychology, but in totality. Your role in co-founding the Association of Black Psychologists continues to live on today. Thank you.